Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, Terry has been working with Mae'Var, and by extension Edwin. Edwin is working for Edwin, and not Mae'Var. But we're now going to do a task for Mae'Var, because Edwin has run out of things for us to do. At least for now. And Mae'Var does have something in mind for us. Something which we can do in one of two ways. Hello, Mae'Var, how are you doing? Still busy, I see. Yes, you are. Still flanked by lots and lots of people, a priest of Cyric, and some assassins. We'll have to keep that in mind. Why? Oh, no reason. I'm sure we won't have to fight them. We're probably going to have to fight them at some point.
Edwin has been telling me you are, at the very least, competent. Fairly good at the sneaksman's trade, but a little ham-fisted when you fight. Exactly what I'm looking for.
I have a special task for you. You do this for me, and you'll be set within the guild for whatever you need. Don't think it will be easy, though. There is a... Shh! There is a traitor amongst us. Yes, one who has abused the trust we have given him. He must be dealt with in a permanent fashion. Embal is his name, and you are to kill him with prejudice. He is at the Sea's Bounty, northwest of the guild house. Bring me his dagger to show you have done the deed. What are his crimes? I do not wish to make a mistake in this matter. His crimes are heinous, vicious, and also none of your business. If I told you what was done, you would have to suffer the same fate. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Consider the fool dead. Good. That's the spirit I like to see. Show him what it means to be a shadow thief, and I'll have your reward here for you when you get back. Off with you. One might wonder what such a gathering would consider a traitor. The river will likely be either a devil or a saint. Either way, let us track the cur down quickly, if this is what we must do. We need to go and get that dagger. Now note that Mae'Var said that we need to bring back the dagger as proof. We don't have to kill that person to get the dagger. And if we play this right, we won't have to. So let's go over to the place that we were literally just at. And it's now morning. It's been a very busy night for Terry and the party. They've been very, frantic, going around this area, doing missions, stealing things, killing people. Quite a night. Now, the person we're looking for is not downstairs, but upstairs. I didn't mean to go this way. Unfortunately, we can push you out the way. The person we want to find is right over here. The conspicuous person that is armed. Let's go have a conversation, shall we? Hello.
I must flee!
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Please, tell Mae'Var it was all a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? What are you talking about? I didn't mean to. I overheard Mae'Var talking to some of the other guild members about killing Renal Bloodscalp. I cried out in shock, and Mae'Var heard me. I'm as good as dead, I know it. Please don't kill me, though. I've been faithful to the Shadow Thieves. I never wanted to get mixed up in this. So, we have somebody telling us what we already suspect, that Mae'Var is trying to kill Renal, but this is not proof. We need to find solid proof. However, we don't have to kill this person. And we won't. Why bloody our hands with combat when we can avoid it? I have no desire to kill you, Embal. Give me your dagger to prove to Mae'Var that the deed is done, and I'll let you flee. You would do this? I don't know who you are, friend, but I thank you truly. Here is my dagger. I shall flee the city immediately. Thank you again. Well, you are taking a chance letting Embal off like that. I doubt he'll stick around to tell anyone of your generosity, though, so I wouldn't worry. We'd best get this dagger back. Indeed, we had. And off he goes. He must have had another dagger, as he was still holding on to a dagger when he left. I imagine he has plenty of daggers. And so, back we go to Mae'Var to say that we definitely killed the person in question. We're still not going to reveal our true intentions just yet. The time is not yet right. It's getting awfully close, though. Everyone else just wait here. Terry will go and deliver the dagger herself. I'm pretty confident that nothing bad's going to happen. And then something terrible happens, then I regret having Terry this close to all these armed people.
The traitor is dead, I trust. Oh, yes, you have his dagger. Despite your useless appearance, you have done well.
Now go. I have matters to attend to that are above you. I have killed the man, as you asked. I eagerly await my reward.
Yes, yes, yes. Truth be known, I'm not listening to you.
Embal was a thorn to be removed, and now I can move on to other things. Now the way is clear to me. You have been a useful tool, and you may be one again. Don't think you are more than that. I will have 1,000 thieves all doing my bidding, just as you are. Go now, tool, and leave the thinkers to their thinking, and talk to Edwin. He might have something for you to do. And so, we've gained the trust of Mae'Var. As much as that's worth, which it appears not a lot. Let's go talk to Edwin. I'm sure Edwin does indeed have a task for us. Something very important to the benefit of the Thieves Guild. And up we go here.
That's what you want.
And up one more set of stairs, and Edwin will be right here, waiting for us. Hello, Edwin. Still standing there, I see. What can we do for you?
Nothing to it.
Well, you have surpassed the exceedingly low expectations I had of you. You now have the trust of Mae'Var securely in hand and have proven your competence to me once more, though just barely.
Oh, Edwin, never change. Now that I'm assured of your loyalty to the cause of the moment, it seems an appropriate juncture to dispense with false pretenses. Your pretense of naivety and wilderness manners is clever, but a red wizard sees more than mere appearance. You have a secret, Terry Coleman. I know why you are here, mashing your lips on Mae'Var's boots, and it's nothing to do with slip ends or wages or other guild business. I admit I have come to spy on Mae'Var. What exactly do you want of me? As it happens, I know where we can find damning evidence of Mae'Var's betrayal of Renal Bloodscalp. That is your purpose here, isn't it? Yes, I thought so. Mae'Var has been courting the Night Knives in order to bolster his own strategic position and betray Renal. Masterfully planned, but I have seen through it. The Knives are a cutthroat guild of footpads, brigands, and highwaymen based in the congested cesspool of Westgate. Obviously, they wish to expand. Mae'Var is fully aware of the penalty if the Shadow Thieves learn of his plan. It would be disastrous, both for his ambition and his continued breathing. You'll find the proof you require in Mae'Var's quarters. I conveniently have a key that opens his strongbox. I plan to be on the winning side in this affair. You walk a dangerous path, wizard. After all your talk, you are nothing better than an opportunistic turncoat. Not that I think we should be complaining or anything. Would you require my peerless skill and finesse to break into Mae'Var's suite? As you know well, my magical skills are supreme. Certainly, we could use your help gaining entrance to his room. We definitely want Edwin on board. A wise decision, lout. We should go to Mae'Var's room promptly. It's on the floor below this one. I have the key that will let us into his strongbox. And so, we have Edwin on side, and Edwin's going to cast a spell because Edwin's AI is on. He used armor, which has given him quite a bit of AC. We're going to give him some things now. First, we're going to give him this, and we're going to give him this, and because he probably can't identify those braces, we're going to give him these ones. We'll let him wear these ones, right here, there we go, even though the armor spell overwrites them. And we now know that this is a quarterstaff +2, and we don't know what these are. More importantly, we need to give him a lot of spells.
What is it now?
What we're going to do, Edwin, is we're going to let you rummage through that box full of spells and learn any that you need. The scrolls that Edwin can scribe into his spellbook are highlighted here in green, and unfortunately, Identify is not one of them. Identify is a divination spell, and Edwin cannot learn them because he's a conjurer. That said, he is one of the most powerful spellcasters in Baldur's Gate 2, if not the most powerful spellcaster, so I'll take that trade. In the first game we had Zar to do the identifying. We don't have Czar here, we'll make do the best we can. I'm going to show you how the spell scribing works, and then I'm just going to get all of the spell scrolls that we can get scribed, because there's a chance that it can fail. And so, with that, the scribing of the spells was a success, albeit a very long-winded success. It took quite a few attempts to get every single scroll scribed, but it was a large clump of them. In future, it'll just be the errant scroll or two that we find along our journeys. We did gain experience for doing so, though. 1,000 times the spell level of each scroll that we successfully scribed. It's not a lot in Baldur's Gate 2, but it isn't an insignificant amount. Edwin now has a large repertoire of spells available to him, albeit they're sort of prepared all over the place. The first level here is okay, but Larloc's Minor Drain, not that interested in using that right now. We have a mirror image, which is fine. This level, however, is all over the place, although there is a haste prepared, which is good. There's also a fireball, we don't want that cast anytime soon. We have some defensive spells here, he didn't have Stone Skin before. Level 5, he has a nice mixture including minor spell turning, and he does have a lot of spells here. He also has a lot of spells here, most of which I did not teach him, including this spell. And he even has one 7th and 8th level spell ready to be prepared when the situation arises.
What is it now?
How is Edwin able to prepare all of these? Because of Edwin's amulet. This is Edwin's birthright, inlaid with his family stone. Can memorize 2 extra wizard spells of each level. This alone is one of the things that makes Edwin so powerful. He can prepare so many spells.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Also, Edwin is never going to be polite to us.
Nothing to it.
Ever. Let us go downstairs and get the evidence that we need. The evidence
Very well.
is in this room. And you'd
I am
think
ready.
that
I
the
can dance on the
leader
head of a
of
pin
a
as well.
thieves guild, or a section of one, would have loads of traps everywhere. Well, it's my duty to inform you that Mae'Var really didn't expect anybody to be prying into his personal business, because there are no traps here whatsoever. We'll take this gold coin, but the evidence we want is in here, along with these magical boots.
You found the proper documents. Now you've only to gain a private discourse with Renal Bloodskull. Yes, then the matter will be well in hand.
Edwin is certainly thinking about Edwin here. Edwin doesn't want to be caught on the wrong side of this debacle, and he won't be provided he's with us. I don't think either way that Edwin ends up being on the wrong side of this debacle. He always sides with Edwin after all. We have to consider the possibility that we may have to fight our way in here at some point, because I doubt Renal is going to be happy with the evidence that we get for him. This evidence is most certainly implicating, and it proves everything that Renal wanted to discover. He may not have wanted to discover that Mae'Var was against him, because dealing with Mae'Var is a difficulty, but in the end, I think presented with the alternative of Mae'Var betraying him, he'd go with the messy business of dealing with Mae'Var. And so, in we go. And up the stairs we go. And I don't think Renal has anything to say about Edwin being in our party at this point, even though I imagine he knows that Edwin works for Mae'Var. We'll just have the party go over here, and Renal, yep, should be there, sitting in thought. Let's have a conversation.
Yes, I'm still here.
Ah, Terry, I was just counting some loot from a delightful outing we had not long ago, and I thought of you. Mask, help me if I didn't smile just a little. You won't make that smile disappear, will you? You've brought news, perhaps? You've brought some evidence of Mae'Var's foulness? Do tell, Terry. Yes, I have the evidence you need in these writings. It seems that Mae'Var has been making overtures to a Night Knives. Is that so? Now that is unexpected. Fortunately, it's more than enough to damn Mae'Var completely. I thank you, Terry Coleman, for providing this.
Only the last part of our deal remains to be carried out. Go and eliminate Mae'Var, then, with my full authority.
Do that, and this business shall be finished. Finally. Very well, I'll go and eliminate the scum for you and return. That's a good sport. We're a good sport indeed. It's time to leave, and it's time to get ready for a fight. And don't make the mistake that some people might at this point, which is to stand outside Mae'Var's guild hall and do some buffing, because if we cast any arcane spells, we are in some serious trouble. So instead, we shall stand here, we will save, and then we'll try and go in there and deal with Mae'Var. We do have a haste ready, just in case we need it. We're probably going to need it. We do have 3 frontline fighters, and against thieves in a straightforward battle, chances are good that we'll prevail. Not guaranteed, mind you, but good. We're all ready to go. Now let us do one thing first, which is that we'll put Edwin there. Edwin wants to be here, surrounded by everybody else that are more likely to survive if there was a confrontation. And there will be a confrontation.
Yeah.
So let's go in.
What would you like?
Ah, everyone is indeed hostile. Gorge here wants to have a fight, and I imagine you're also going to want to have a fight, aren't you? Yes, you are. And all of you as well. You're going to come over here, and you're going to try and attack us, I imagine.
I'm waiting.
No?
Very well.
Maybe?
What would you very
Let's see if we just have to go forward and attack. I think that's what we have to do. So let us fight, shall we? These people shouldn't be too much of a problem. No, they're really not. Not for 3 frontline fighters.
But luck runs out.
You're gone in a few hits, and you're also going to be gone. These people have names. Never talked to them. Didn't really need to. Gorge, I think we'll just leave there for now.
Whatever you want.
Notice that one person just vanished. Maybe he did the smart thing and decided to flee while he could. Or he just went downstairs. Either way,
If you say
it's
so.
time to ready for a fight. And when we come back, folks, we will deal with Mae'Var. Mae'Var's time is up. And I think now we can do a little bit of spellcasting to get ready for the battle ahead, as we know there are a number of archers and a cleric, and Mae'Var himself. Mae'Var is going to be no joke. Oh, Mae'Var is no joke. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Will we have to go through the entire building and deal with everybody in it? Maybe. Or maybe they'll all disappear once we've defeated Mae'Var and handed in this quest. Either way, we're going to have a fight on our hands. Oh, we're going to have a fight on our hands. Later.